game going to be, and our schedule's a little different too because we've got all kinds of tournament games going, but we're here and we're ready to rock and roll.
And the tip is controlled. Hall out-jumped her, and Blackman has the ball. Right side to Herring, now back top of the key to Garner. Over to Tomlin, moving the ball quickly. Hall has it, picked up by Rogers, and they'll start it back over again. Garner drives in the lane, takes a little shimmy, cocoa bop there. And here's Okori in the middle. Nowhere to go, gets it out to Garner again. Garner working one-on-one, now flips it to Tomlin. Intense defense by the Dragons here early. And they'll work it back again. Almost a minute has gone by here. Herring over to Hall. Hall drives. Oh, nice move. Flips it down low to Okori. She dribbles, takes a couple of shots. There is a whistle. And the basket's going to count. I was surprised that basket was going to be good. Blackman leads it 2-0.
It was all in slow motion.
Yeah.
The really shot and everything.
Okori with a chance to make it a three-point play. And it's up, and it is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Collierville. Break there. So Blackman will get it back. Garner to throw it in. Gets it out now to Tomlin. Back out to Garner, and we'll set it up again. Brian, you've got the individual records for these teams. Here's a scoop by Herring. Okori there, and nobody's blocking her out, and that's going to make it for a long day for Collierville if they don't.
Yeah,
4-0 Blackman.
Collierville 25-9, and Blackman 28-3.
Here's a spin in the lane. Dishes it off. Long pass across court. Now here is Rogers with it. They give it out. The long three is up and no good by Kelly. And it will go out of bounds to Blackman. So you can't knock the start here. It's been a good one. Freak anybody out. I'm going to move the table a little bit.
Well, it moved forward somehow.
Matt Gillespie went over and moved it forward.
Oh, did he?
We've got radio royalty over here beside us tonight.
Oh, there's all kinds of royalty here.
Here's Herring.
You're in tall cotton, John.
Oh, I was talking about you.
Oh.
Here's Hall, top of the key now. Gets a pick from Okori. Now drives, finds a lane, a little opening, and lays it up off the right glass. I can dig this. 6-0 Blackman. Rogers gives it out. Shots partially blocked. Blackman down to the rebound.
I think that was Okori too.
Hall. Garner. Long jumper for three is good. Sam Garner with the first bank three. And just like that, it's a 9-0 lead for the Blackman Lady Blaze. We talk about good starts, and we're glad to see that one. Talking about good starts and good endings, Parks Auction is here, and we're going to talk about them for a second.
Well, you'll have a good start and good finish with your auction with Parks Auction. Bob, Bug, Stan Vaught, they've got decades, and I mean a lot of experience. Every gray hair on their head is 1 decade. Oh, that's a lot of decades. They help clients get top dollar for their property. Marketing with Bob Parks Auction, that red P on the sign, the yellow signs, I mean, you can't beat it. Stan Vaught, Bob Bug, they'll make sure your property doesn't just sell, it sells for more. They'll get the top dollar for your property at Parks Auction with Stan Vaught, Bob Bug.
So you make fun of them even at the Blue Cross State Tournament. Wow.
Yeah. Just wouldn't seem right if I didn't. It's good luck.
Jab in there.
It's good luck for Blackman when I do that.
Rogers gives it to Jennings. Back out to Rogers, left side, over in the corner. The long jumper is good. And that was Kennedy, Danae Kennedy with a three, and 9-3. They needed that one.
That was only their second shot of the game.
Hall has it picked off, overpassing. Tried to steal it. They did not get it back. Here's Kennedy. Gives it off. The long jumper is off the rim, no good by Rogers. Rebound picked up by Layla Hall. Hall brings it up the floor. 4:55 to play in the first. Hall stops, pivots, Scoop shot, good.
Man, she has really perfected that right there, John, where she stops and then she just goes around the person.
Well, she's got longer arms than anybody I can see on the floor. Rogers has it top of the key now. 11-3 Blackman. A couple of dribbles to the right and back out. Here's a long jumper, and it is no good by Kelly. And Hall with another rebound for the Blaze.
There hasn't been a soul under the basket except Hall the last 2 times when they've shot a 3.
Garner waves off Herring, now gives it to Tomlin, back to Garner. Garner stops, pops, in and out, rebound. Picked up by Kelly. Here's Rogers has it, top of the key, right side. Now it goes over to the left. They dish it off in the corner. The shot is good for Collierville, and that is Kelly. That's a 3 for her. So 2 threes for them, 11-6.
It's kind of a live by 3, die by
3. I'm getting to believe that's probably it. Herring gets a screen from McCory. Takes a couple dribbles with the left hand. Now stops. Now brings it back. Being hounded out there. And violation. Didn't make any forward progress. And that was really some good defense.
Got the 5-second call. Unfortunately, nobody really came over to help her, and you could tell she was in trouble.
Franziska Kelly with a good defensive play. 11-6, 3:29 to play here in the first quarter.
Need to buckle down defensively here.
They're going to pop another 3. No good this time. And a whistle and a foul, I think. Yes.
Oh.
And it's going to be on Blackman.
Herring.
So Collierville catches a break. And Rogers to throw it in for the Dragons. Looking now, finds Kelly. Kelly drives, throws one up there. No whistle. Now there's a whistle. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Collierville.
Yeah.
And that would be on Kennedy, her first.
Kennedy was definitely over the back. There was quite a scrum for the rebound.
I kind of like my chances if all they're going to do is shoot threes all day.
Well, I mean, that was a set out-of-bounds play, and what was it? A pass and shoot for a 3. That's okay.
3:17 to play in the first quarter. John and Brian with you this afternoon. Girls State Tournament, the Blue Cross Basketball Championships. Herring to Hall. Hall, another pick by Corey. She does a good job of that. Herring puts it over to Tomlin from the corner. No good. Knocked out of bounds off of Hall. So it'll be Collierville's ball as Jennings will throw it in.
Tomlin rushed that shot just a little bit. She had a tad more time to get that off and set for it.
Well, we started off a 9-0 lead, but we've not done much lately. Here's a long jumper again, and the rebound is Tomlin this time. Blackman in control. Across the timelines, Hall gives it over to Tomlin. Down low to Corey. Double team quickly to Garner. Here's a long jumper by Herring. It's no good. Corey with a rebound and puts it up and in. Corey doesn't want her senior year to end, does she?
Man, she's been a force.
13-6. Rogers flips it over to Jennings in the corner. Drives out. Gives it over to Kelly. Kelly drives. And a whistle and a foul. It's either Herring or Corey. I think it's Corey.
Boy, that was really close to a travel there, John. If not.
First foul on Corey. And underneath the basket, Collierville will throw it in. They get it to Jennings. Long 3 by Jennings, short. She gets her own rebound, flips it out. Kelly will try 3. No good. Rebound, Hall. They haven't even looked inside. I mean, Garner drives. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound of Corey had it. We got a foul. It's going to be on Collierville.
Thank goodness. John, you're right. They have not attempted a 2-point bucket.
Now, if they get hot, you can be in trouble. But you know what the old saying is, you live and die by the 3. Here's Tomlin to Garner. Doesn't take the shot from the corner. Brings it back out right in front of the scorer's desk. Bounce pass over to Tomlin. Tomlin left side now to Herring. Herring looks inside to Hall. She's double-teamed immediately, and now they foul.
She even had a third person slip down there to help out on defense, but a lot of grabbing going on.
Foul on Kelly. Here is Herring for a long three. No good. Rogers down with the rebound for Colliersville. Collierville Lady Dragons in their maroon uniforms. A couple of dribbles by Rogers. She's got it. Spinning and diving in the lane is Kelly and loses the ball. Here comes Garner. Almost tripped up. Doesn't have the numbers. She's going to bring it back out and throws it away. Tried to get a cross-court pass there.
They are long. I don't know that she can do that.
Kelly for a long three. Good. Oh, wow.
Jeez Louise.
It's run and gun. Pop it up there time. The lead is only 4 for Blackman. It's almost, you don't even give the time the defense to even, play defense.
It's you barely get anybody down there to rebound.
It's fine playing. No good, but she's fouled. Watkins wanted charge there.
He's pretty adamant, too. John, I don't know if that might not be a good strategy, is just to drive in on this bunch and see if you can draw the foul.
Herring will go to the line. Tonight's game brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. First free throw by Herring is no good. Checking into the game is number 2, Bailey Thornton. Free throw, good. 1 of 2 for Herring. That's her first points. 14-9 Blackman. By the way, Kennedy has 2 fouls on her, so she goes to the bench for Collierville. Kelly gives it over to Thornton. Now back to Rogers. They try to lob it down low. They did try to go inside, but nothing there. Herring driving all the way, misses the shot. O'Corey with a foul, or she is fouled, and Brian, if they didn't call that foul, she would have walked.
Well, I'm glad they did. But one thing, Corey has been this first quarter, and she's been a force, and it's going to be free throws for her. It's a 5th foul.
They don't have a answer for her on the boards. 14.1 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 14-9, Blackman, it's 15. Something that goes unnoticed. O'Corey's a pretty good free throw shooter, too. She's got 7. She leads Blackman. Eyes it, puts it up, and good. Leading scorer in the game, 8 points for Mariah O'Corey, and here's Collierville down by 7.
Yeah, she's got half of Blackman's points.
Kelly fakes, now drives. Turns, spins in the lane. I don't even know how she got the shot off. Rebound Hall. And that's going to end the first quarter of play with the score. Blackman 16, Collierville 9. This is State Farm Network.
Here's Marcia Saulfeld with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
Friday nights are all about football, teamwork, strategy, and moving the ball forward. And when it comes to your mortgage, I bring that same game plan to help you win. Whether it's buying your first home, upgrading, or even refinancing to save big. From first downs to first homes, and from refinancing to new beginnings, I'll work with you every step of the way. Call me, Marcia Saulfeld at First Mortgage, and let's open the door to your future.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or a specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Beginning of the second quarter, Collierville with the ball. Here's Kelly. Fakes, now gives it back out to Jennings. Back to Kelly. Not a lot going offensively here for Collierville.
3 of 13, John, from the field. 3 of 10 from three-point range for Collierville. 46% Blackman, 6 of 13.
Turnaround jumper is no good by Kelly. Rebound, Hall. Hall drives. Great move to the basket and scores. I think they took your advice and they're just driving to the basket. 18-9.
Well, Blackman was 1 of 5 from three-point range, and I think a lot of those were just reacting to them shooting threes. So settle into your offense.
Maya Palmer into the game. Here's a turnaround jumper by Jennings. It's no good. And here comes Blackman, dominating the boards right now.
Their first 2-point bucket attempt right there.
Over to Tomlin. Well, she's going to try. 3 and does. Cans it. Wow. Tomlin with the first bank 3. Rogers to Thornton. And now a little elbow shoving over there by Rogers, and they're going to catch her with a foul. He's got 2 on her. The case is pleaded by Collierville, but it's not going to work. 21-9. It's a 12-point lead for the Blaze.
And also turns the ball back over to Blackman here, and so let's see what they do offensively.
Here's Hall. Left side now to Garner. Garner flips it back to Hall. And another Tomlin with another 3. This time it's way off, but the rebound's no good. Getting the other rebound is Hall, and she puts it in. And Jennings, Brian, did you see that? She was right there with the ball and didn't go after it.
Just stood there.
Here's Collierville down by 14. Palmer has it, a couple of dribbles, now cross court to Jennings. Jennings, you never know when they're going to put it up. Jennings, there you go, jumper, no good. Rebound, that's by Kelly again, just barely missing. Here's Herring to Hall. Hall drives in the lane, puts it up, went to the other side, missed the shot. Jennings gets the rebound this time. Flips it to Palmer, and they gun it, no good. Rebound Hall.
Jennings did not even drive on in, John, even though she had the number. She kicked it out, made a shot a 3. I don't get it.
Herring, a little 15-footer, no good. Rebound, coming away with it. It's Collierville. Here's a drive, a spin in the lane. The shot's good. That shot by Kelly. And we've got a timeout on the court. Do we want to go back? Do we really want to go back this early? I guess we can.
Well, might as well. You know, we're talking about selling property, and property doesn't have to be stressful, selling that property. And homes, land, commercial property, Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg are the go-to guys, plain and simple. You can trust their team to handle everything from start to finish. They're going to get results for you. You're going to get more money for your property at Parks Auction. When experience matters, I guarantee you want these 2 guys in the foxhole with you. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught at Parks Auction.
23-11 our score. Blackman leading. 5:15 to play here in the first half.
John,
here come the Blaze.
I like the way that this game has started, but I still don't feel comfortable with them. You know, the way they shoot from outside.
They're trying to lob it down low, and it's intercepted by Anderson, who just checked in. Here's Kelly, long 3, no good. Rebound, Corey. I think you just got to sit back and let them shoot it and grab the rebound, which is what Blackman's doing. 4:45 to play here in the half, and now traveling by Herring.
John Blackman is out rebounding Collierville 19-7. Blackman shooting 45%, 9 of 20. Collierville 4 of 18, 22%. 3 of their 4 have been 3 attempts.
Jennings to Kelly. Kelly drives, cut off. Now here's a long jumper, and the shot up and good by her sister. And there's a whistle.
This is a foul on Collierville after the bucket, I guess.
Yeah, and it's on Kennedy. They're going to count the basket?
Yes.
That was Zelaya Kelly. She's got 9 of the 14 points. 23-14. Lead cut to 9. And the jumper's no good. And now whistle on the rebound.
Probably on Tomlin.
Hall,
was it? I know Tomlin.
I wish Blackman would go back to driving, going in rather than settling for threes. And Lanes is coming in. That's Ariana Lanes for Blackman.
I don't want them to get very comfortable in their run and gun game, you know?
23-14. They just almost lost the ball. Boy, when they get it, they look to shoot, don't they? I mean, even on just a regular pass. Here's Kelly, long three, no good this time. And the rebound comes down by Herring. 3:51 to play in the first half. Over to Hall, back to Herring. Now they're playing zone, so that's part of, I guess, I think they are, yes.
They're coming way out on the guards.
Corey, back to Garner. Bounce pass to Hall. Hall kind of stuck in traffic and gets the shot off and dead to rights. And how she did that without walking, I'll never know. 25-14 the score.
She's really good at doing that to her right, but that was to her left, and it was good.
Long three, no good by Kelly. Rebound. Blackman knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Blackman's ball. It's an 11-point lead for the Lady Blaze. Here's Garner with it. Over to Herring, left side to Hall. Hall back to Herring. Clock moving at 2:52. Garner, playing catch with Lanes. Here's Hall. Gets it, now dishes it out to Herring. That jumper's short. And they're doing a little better job of blocking out Mariah. She didn't get there in time. And Collierville has the ball. Coming up with it is Jelia Kelly. Kelly, crossover dribble. Does it again, and now almost loses it. With 2:20 to play. Kelly to Jennings, down low, and Jennings walked. And she did.
John, it's almost like they don't want to pass to their teammate because they know they want to be the one to take the shot. Does it look like that on offense sometimes?
25-14, 2:07. Now right side to Herring. Liggins, who checked in. Hall. Corey could use a little rest. She's been really working hard. Here's Herring, back to Garner. Garner drives. Shot by Herring is no good. Hall with a rebound. That shot won't fall, and down with a rebound for Collierville comes Kennedy. And now whistle to reach in.
Well, Hall just kind of ran into her. Just no reason.
Second foul on Layla. Jennings will throw it in. This is Franziska Kelly with the ball. Now back to Jennings. I think July is the shooter. Get it down low to Kelly. Here's a long jumper that's up and no good. Rebound picked up by Blackman. Here they come. Garner almost loses it, gets it back, and then he goes out of bounds. But it's going to belong to Blackman with 1:07 to play.
Liggins did a good job on that rebound on the far end there, and I think our bigs could have a huge impact on this game. Mariah Corey already has.
Garner. And a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Kelly. Second foul on her. This game feels like we're like out by a big margin, but we're not.
No.
11's comfortable, but kind of like you, I get the heebie-jeebies about those threes they're throwing up there.
Well, Blackman hasn't scored in the last 2:15. Collierville hasn't scored in the last 3:18.
Here's Herring, drives, and a whistle and a foul.
I'm glad she put that ball up right at the end of that.
You saw what I saw. 24, Anderson with the foul. Herring at the free throw line to shoot. First one is up, and it's good. Herring with only 2 points. So I guess if you look at that, that's pretty good. We're up by 12, and she's only got 2. It's been Hall and a Corey tonight so far. Second free throw, good. Myra with 3. 27-14. It's the biggest lead of the game, I believe. 52 seconds to play here in the first half. Rogers, double team. Gets it over now to Kelly. Jennings. Long pass. Kelly for the long 3. I mean, from way out. Jennings almost had the rebound. Kelly gets it back. Kelly being guarded by Lanes and maybe a little too closely.
I mean, that was a wild pass to her over here at the corner, and she shot that.
I mean, it was almost midcourt, wasn't it?
I mean, it was the volleyball line here.
Jennings has it. Long shot by Kennedy's no good. Everything's been long. Rebound, Hall. Hall fouled, and I've got 16 fouls on Kennedy.
I don't know if she wants to play anymore. That's 3, isn't it?
Yep. Thornton getting ready to come back in. I think that's Tomlin sitting there. Layla Hall to the free throw line. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Chance to widen the Blackman lead, and it's good. Hall with 11. Here comes Thornton. They're going to hold Tomlin. I think she's going to give Layla a little break. 14-point lead. Let's hope we can make it 15. It's up, and it is good. Hall with 12, and Hall will take a little breather. Got a big smile on her face. 18.7 seconds to go. And here's Collierville.
It's been a 6-0 run over the last 3:08 for Blackman. 1 of 7 for Blackman.
Jennings bounces it over, and the pass is going to be out of bounds. And that turnover, Caroline Shields, who just walked in, got in the game, throws it away.
That would be number 6 for them as well.
Well, I think Hall got about, 4 seconds for a little break. Tomlin coming back out.
Collierville has not scored the last 4:11, and Blackman has no field goals in the last 3:08, but they've been to the free throw line to help extend the lead.
Let's see if we can finish out with one. Here's the long jumper, no good at the horn, and that's the end of the half. But good news right now, Blackman leading at 29-14 over Collierville, and Brian will be back with the stats for you as we continue here on State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County, too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about...
everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
When it comes to your child's health, you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt, for every boo-boo, every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Emerson, and welcome back to the Ideas Tees halftime. Ideas Tees, the place, capital T-H-E, here in Rutherford County for screen printing, embroidery. You need your logo on anything. You need to get with our friends over at Ideas Tees. Plus, they've got Raider Tees as well, right over there at on MTCS Road. So stop in, visit with our buddies over there. Anything for the blue and white of Middle Tennessee, you'll find at Raider Tees. Halftime stats here for you. They're brought to you by JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air. First of all, a look at some of the team stats. Collierville is 5 of 26 from the field, and they are 4 of 20 from three-point range. It's 7, one of those from 2-point. So field goal percentage for them is 19% for the game, and for from three, they're shooting 20%. Rebounds, Blackman leads that 26-11. And also for the Lady Blaze, they are 10 of 25, which would be 40%. And they are 2 of 9 from three-point range, 22%. 7 of 9, 77.8% at the free throw line. And interestingly enough, Collierville has not gone to the charity stripe. Collierville ended on a 4-minute, 29-second scoring drought in the first half. And Blackman was able to extend their lead at the free throw line and not necessarily from the field. All right, we've got more stats headed your way. Coming up next, sports from WGNS from Cross Basketball.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is a paid legal ad.
My name is Ty, and I was seriously injured by a truck.
It did not cost me a thing to talk to the law office of John Day. Not one penny.
The law office of John Day, they were great. They got us to a point to where we're satisfied and comfortable.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Injured by a big truck? Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
WGNS Radio and Big G TV cover prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team bring you the
message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency?
Hey there, it's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, I've seen firsthand how they go above and beyond. They have the Gateway and Memorial Boulevard locations, along with 9 more across Middle Tennessee. They make it easy to get the help I need, and I can always talk to a real person. That's a big deal nowadays. That's why I trust First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They're always there when I need them.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
We're back here on the floor at the Murphy Center, working through some technical difficulties, but here's a look at your scoring stats from JHA Company, as well as Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophies. For Collierville, Jalea Kelly with 9 points, 3 points for Danae Kennedy, 2 points for Francisca Kelly. So that's their 14 right there. And for the Lady Blade, Level Hall with 12 points for Sam Garner and Amira Herring, and Nautica Tomlin, 8 points for Mariah Okori. So that is a complete look at the scoring here. And points in the paint, 16 for Blackman, Collierville 2. They haven't really attempted many. Points off turnovers, Collierville 6, Blackman 4. Second chance shots, 8-0 Blackman. Fast break, Collierville. So that's a look at the scoring. Blackman led 16-9 at the end of the first. They won the second quarter 13-5. Now lead it 29-14. And Blackman has led for the entire game thus far. One more half to go from the floor of the Murphy Center. Next, State Farm Prep Sports.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris, a county commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck-duck-goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Rutherford County Schools presents this second half from the Blue Cross Basketball Championships, where education goes beyond the classroom through innovative career pathways and award-winning academics. Students are gaining the skills needed for college and future careers. That is the RCS difference. Discover the opportunities at rcschools.net. Here to bring you the second half and hopefully bring home a quarterfinal win here in the state championships is John.
You want me to guarantee it?
Yeah. Will you?
No.
Okay. Let me know when you will.
I will. It'll be soon.
Okay.
I'm very cocky. Here's Blackman with the ball. They start the second half with possession. Garner, Hall, Tomlin, Okori, and Herring. Here's Tomlin with it. Now between the circles, it goes to Herring. Herring over to Garner. 15-point lead for Blackman as we start the second half. Hall trying to drive behind the back dribble. Now finds an opening, and it will not go. But they call a walk? They call a walk.
I agree with your inflection, sir.
Wow. Well, she was tripped about 3 times.
I don't think you call that, do you?
Rogers, Jennings, Kelly, and offensive foul, and Kennedy. Do you ever, when you're doing a game, there's one name that just you can't ever really get? You have to look every time.
Who it is, yes.
It's always one. Always one. It's Kennedy today for me. And I was so used to doing games where we have the same everybody, we know everybody.
I had a lot of that this year.
Here's Garner, drives, goes up, and misses it. Rebound of Corey, a little short. Knocked out of bounds, and give it to Collierville.
Well, a couple of great opportunities right there.
We think that's easy to do, but when you get underneath there, with arms and bodies all over you, sometimes it's difficult. Rogers to Zakia Kelly to Jennings. She'll pop a 3. It's no good, way off, really. Rebound, Jennings chased it down.
At midcourt. That's how badly it was missed.
There's a drive by Rogers, and did she walk? Yes. Turnover for Collierville. 6:45 to play. Well, we played about 2 minutes, and nobody scored yet.
It hasn't been pretty.
Garner's going to walk it up. Being picked up really early. Here's Herring. Down low to Corey. Corey spins. And Garner for 3. No good. If Mariah would ever just turn when she makes that move and just kind of take a little baby hook right there.
Layla Hall just picked up a foul there on that rebound.
That's 3 on her, Bob.
I know.
Not liking that. 6:26 to play. Here's Rogers. Jennings. Now to Rogers. Back. Kelly in the corner. Jaliyah Kelly missed the shot. Blocked by Hall. Hall drives, goes up, scoop shot, good.
That's why you need her in the game. You don't need her with 3 fouls, but that's why you need her in the game.
31-14. Well, she probably could do that more than she's really doing it. Here's a jumper, no good. And Kennedy had it for a moment, but Herring gets it from her. Drives down, now brings it back out. Over to Hall. Hall says, I'm going in, and it's blocked. And Kelly talking a little trash on the way down. Get it out of here. That won't make Hall happy.
Well, maybe Layla can just...
Well, Layla just kind of laughed it off, really.
Yeah. She'll score on her, I bet you.
5:32 to play in the third. 31-14. They get it down low to her. He missed the shot. Corey had it for a moment. Jennings down with it. Long pass to Kelly. Oh, I thought she was going to shoot it from there. Turns, spins in the lane, scores, and she's fouled. And she is excited. Good move there by Kelly. First basket of the quarter for Collierville. Liggins coming in, or Corey coming out. Brian, if you can get 8 points out of a Corey every game, I'd take that.
Yes. With as many rebounds as she's had. She's got 9 rebounds. John, she's close to a double-double. She scores again.
Free throw missed. 31-16. Over the Garner. Full court pressure by the Dragons. Over to Herring in the corner. Down low. They try to get it to Tomlin. Now it's tipped around, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Collierville.
Well, Coach Grandstaff is as mad as I am, or madder, about that pass.
You were pretty mad.
Well, got to get that pass. Lobbed it in. I mean, she was wide open under the goal.
Kelly gets a screen from Rogers. Doesn't take it. Now stop. They'll bring it back out to Sister Kelly. Spins in the lane. It's blocked by Liggins. And they're going to get her for a foul.
Man.
I don't think Destiny agreed with that.
Well, I agree with Destiny.
Kelly at the free throw line. Shot rolls good. Kelly has 12 for the Lady Dragons. Second one, good. 31-18. Full court pressure again, and
let's go.
Seems to be bothering them a little bit. They get it to Hall. Long pass, knocked off the leg of Liggins, but Tomlin gets it in the corner. Pops a three.
Just a 2. She must have been on the line, John.
I'm going to give her a 3.
I'd love to.
Yeah. 33-18. Here's a long 3 by Kelly. It's short, off the mark. Rebound. Garner, and now a foul. They're going to call that on Kelly, I believe.
It's an intentional foul.
Yep. I think you're right. I have her with 2 fouls. There's a discussion about it.
There was more than 1 foul reported.
Well, they can't give it to both of them. Blackman's going to have the ball, side court, and the give is to Garner. 15-point lead for the Blaze, and here's Garner with it. Picked up by Rogers in the backcourt. Now she gets it across. Flips it over to Hall. Herring tried to get him a screen. Oh, great pass. Liggins missed the shot. Hall down with a rebound, and she can't get it to fall, but there is a foul. Liggins, I think, messed up when she took that dribble after she got that pass.
So, John, they called a foul a moment ago on Herring, and they also on Kelly.
I got you.
So both of them get a foul.
Free throw is up, no good. Well, we haven't been lighting it on fire. Good news is neither have they. Hall hits the second one. Hall's with 15 now. And Collierville with the ball, trailing by 16. If you look at points, Hall's the difference in the game. Here's a long lob down low to Kennedy. They get it out. The shot's no good, up by Rogers. Hall scrambles for the rebound and gets it. Long cross-court pass. Tomlin for 3, short. Can't get the rebound. Yes, she does. Has it, and then it goes out of bounds.
Boy, this game is not for the faint of heart.
Here's Palmer driving, who took Kelly's place, and she's going to be fouled. Please don't let this be on Hall. Herring, I think. Here's Palmer at the free throw line for Collierville. Free throws up, no good.
I think that. Trying to see who that foul was on.
I know, I can't hear it, and I can't hear the.
I can't understand.
I'm not seeing anything up here either on the screen yet.
John, that was on Herring.
Okay, I had it right then.
So she's got three.
Yeah, free throws no good. Corey down with the rebound. She missed a pair. Garner, double team, but gets it out to Herring. Herring drives, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Hall hustles, gets it. Puts it up from the right block and scores.
Man, that's her shot right there. Just lean around people and put it in.
36-18. Here's a long three that is off, way off, and over the back is Kennedy. I have her with 4.
The way Kennedy's playing and her body language, it's like this isn't going well, so I don't know if I even want to be out here right now.
Here is full court pressure. Herring to Corey. Back to Herring. Let's go, girls. There we go. Over to Hall, and Herring just gets back over the line. Garner going to drive, shove it up there. No good. Rebound of Corey. That's too strong.
Didn't even
rebound Collierville.
Didn't look good coming out of their hands.
Palmer. Jennings. Over to Rogers. I'll take a three. It's short. Rebound, Tomlin. Kelly is back in the game, by the way. Over to Tomlin. Garner. 2:09 to play in the third. And knocked out of bounds. Give it to Blackman. Well, we've seen Bradley Central shoot poorly, and we're seeing the same thing from Collierville in this game.
Yeah, Collierville.
It'll be over and back. No, I'm sorry. That's right.
Tipped,
well, it was passed. Inbounds pass.
They haven't scored in the last 2:47, Collierville.
Herring, and now Jennifer Grandstaff called that foul. It's on her third on Kelly. That's Franziska. She's going to have to come out. Lanes is getting ready to come back in for Blackman. Herring's going to shoot these free throws. We may see her come out for a little bit. Free throws, good. She's going to take Hall or Herring, I think. It's Hall. Smart move by Coach Grandstaff there. 7-18. We're comfortably in front. Second one, good. Herring has 5 off from the free throw line.
Blackman has outscored Collierville 7-0 in the last 2:55.
Rogers has it, wants a pick, gets it. Now drives it down low to Kelly. She can't stay on her feet. And they've got a push. That's on a Corey. Let's see what, no, she's got 2. So Kelly's going to go to the free throw line. It's a 20-point lead for Blackman.
Well, that put him in the bonus, the only reason they're shooting here.
Kelly's free throw's good. Jelia Kelly, 14 points. They only have 19. I think she might have been the transfer.
She was one of them, wasn't she?
And the sister came with her. That free throw is also good, 15. And Hall's coming back in, and Lanes who goes back out.
I think Jennings was the other, by the way.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought maybe I think that's a sister, though. The other Kelly.
Yeah, there were 3 of them.
Yeah, okay. Herring, driving was. And they're going to give her an offensive foul. She kind of stumbled a little bit into her.
I'm not so sure if feet didn't just kind of get stuck to the floor.
It did. It looked like it. Well, she's got to come out with 4 fouls. I think she's got 4 now. They're saying 5. Coach Grandstaff didn't think so either.
That was her.
Yeah.
That was scary.
I'm glad Coach Grandstaff and I were in agreement with that. I knew that, but
I think the official thought 5, didn't she?
Well, they both raised their hands up, but no, I think.
Oh, okay. They got it corrected over there.
Palmer. Now over to Kelly. Kelly working hard, and she walks. They're not going to give her much there. That's going to be a tough shot for her. Trying to drive through them against Blackman, that's going to be difficult.
Well, you just make it as tough as possible, and if she gets a bucket, she gets a bucket. But I'd rather see her doing that than camping out around the three-point line and shooting all day. If they're going in.
Well, to be honest, there hadn't been much of that.
No, either.
We're under a minute to play here in the third. John Dinkins, Brian Barrett with you from the Blue Cross State Tournament.
They are 4 of 27 from 3.
Yeah, I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. Here's Blackman trying to work a little clock. Look for the last shot. Hall has it between the circles. Now right side to Tomlin. Tomlin over to Garner. 20 seconds on the clock. Now here comes Garner. Got a lane. Puts it up. No good. Shot. Rebound. On the floor. Jump ball. And give it to Collierville. So they're going to have a chance for the last second shot.
That's the first jump ball in this game.
Garner will have a rough day shooting a little bit. 7 seconds to play. Long jumper by Jennings is no good with 0.3 seconds on the clock. I mean, they're taking them from NBA range.
Yeah. That was 3 feet behind the college line.
And that's the end. Sam Garner thought about it, decided not to. And we're at the end of the third quarter. One more to go to get this opening win. 38-20. Blackman up by 18.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door and hope you find the customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed Supply caters to all homeowners with a quarter acre to several acres, focusing on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
And yes, you can even get milk from the MTSU dairy at Las Casas Feed Supply, the best milk in town. Las Casas Feed on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served when it comes to building.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
And our final quarter with Blackman leading at 38-20 here from the state tournament at MTSU Murphy Center, the Glass House. And Blackman has lanes in there. Let's see, Herring on the bench 4. Garner with it, back to Lanes. Over to Tomlin. Back to Garner. Long three by Garner is no good. Rebound of Corey. And a jump ball. And it's going to belong to Collierville. In my imagination, but Collierville's been sitting on 20 for a while.
I can't. Let's see.
Rogers has it. Left side, now top of the key. Over the right side to Kelly. Kelly with a pick. Here's a long three. It's no good. People fall, but no foul.
They only scored 6 points in the third quarter.
Corey drives. Good move, and she might have that double-double. It's a 10 points for Okori. 40-20. this is a good win if they can hold on because it's non-pressure. You know, they've not
didn't have to fight to come back.
Yeah, I got to get the game under the belt. Here's Rogers. That was a good move by Rogers. Shot won't fall, however. Rebound, Lanes now stolen by Kelly. I'll make that Anderson. Long jumper, no good. It was a 3, by the way. Bounce pass, Palmer, layup good, and she's fouled. Palmer with her first basket. And she's trying to get a 3-point play here. (40-22). Free throw is up, and it is good. She does get the 3-point play. 40-23, Blackman. Garner, and immediately it's fouled by Rogers. So Blackman will throw it in, or as soon as they get somebody over there to do that, and that's going to be Lanes. No pressure, she brings it across the timeline. Garner working one-on-one with Rogers, now flips it over to Tomlin. Nautica goes up, missed the shot, is blocked. Another block. This time, though, a foul. And that'll be on Kelly. Two shots here for Lanes. And it's up and good. One more. The game tonight brought to you by IDIS-T's Dan France Concrete at Middle Tennessee Christian School. Lanes hits both ends. Oh, we're going upwards tonight. Okay.
Well, for now, nothing is working right.
Ball is tipped away. Blackman stole it. Garner's double teamed in the corner. Gets away, and another foul. This is going to be on Kelly. And I have her with 4 or 5, but did they say 5 on her? I think. Anyway, she's out of the lineup, which only helps Blackman. 42-23, 6 minutes to play.
I think he took her out with 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's what I had. Oh, great pass between two players, and Lanes missed the shot. Rebound, and a foul. That was a great pass by Garner. Foul is on Ariana Lanes, but she missed the layup. Jennings coming out, and coming in will be Kennedy.
I want to remind you, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the only multi-specialty physician-owned medical practice in Rutherford County, serving the community with primary and specialty care. They're committed to keeping you healthy for life.
And Kennedy's trying to get back in the game. The whistle was blown. And now she is going to get back in the game, which I think Coach Grandstaff not crazy about that move. And it'll be Collierville with the ball. 42-23, they trail. It's been about 18 for a while here, 18 or 19 or 20. Here's a little drive from the corner and a nice little jump shot over there by Francisca Kelly. All across the timeline for Blackman. Lead is 17. Now to Tomlin, who's going to pump a 3. No good. Too strong. Corey gets a rebound and pops it back in. May have gotten away with a little over the back on that one. And now a whistle and play is stopped. And they've called a technical foul.
12 points, 12 rebounds for Mariah Corey.
Yeah, it was. I think it was on the coach. 44-25. Blackman with the ball.
Oh, this is good.
Blackman got Garner at the free throw line for 2. It's up. It's good. Garner with 4. She'll get one more. Lead back up to 20. Second one's good. 5 points for her. Blackman will get the ball with a 21-point lead. And they flip it out to Garner. 5:11 to play, 46-25 Blackman.
Well, Sevier County awaiting the winner of this one as they beat Bradley Central today.
And before this tournament started, we would have said, gosh, we don't want to play Bradley Central. But after watching Sevier County today, I don't know if I want to play them either.
I know. They shot pretty well in that game. And Bradley Central did not.
Here's Lanes, drives through traffic, back out to Garner. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Over to Hall. Oh, great move with the behind-the-back dribble. Goes up, missed the shot.
Oh, she deserved that one for effort.
Kelly bringing across that's Z Kelly, or F Kelly. Francisca, I'll get it right. Kelly gets it down low to Palmer, who throws a prayer up there. It's no good. She was too far under. Hall with the rebound, and now reach-in foul, and it's going to be on Palmer.
Now, did Palmer not know exactly what was going to happen there?
Yeah,
I mean players just do that, but I mean, that time it was definitely on her mind. She was going to foul.
Frustration foul.
Yeah.
Free throw up, and no good. Come on, Layla. Brian's agonizing over every shot. Let's go.
Nothing's comfortable for me. I don't know why.
Couple of dribbles. Eyes it, puts it up, and it is good. 18 for Layla Hall. 47-25. It's a 22-point lead. Here's Rogers. And an offensive foul. Well, we've had a bunch of those today.
Well, that's her 4th. D. Kennedy has 4, and so does Kelly. So there's not been a lack of that in this game.
And coming into the game will be Shields. And I think reality starting to set in on Collierville. 4:15 to play.
Those who checked out of the game, they are in tears, not even sitting on the bench. They're sitting beside the bench on the floor.
Lanes missed the second one. Hall down with the rebound. Over to Tomlin. Now to Garner. Back to Hall. Hall drives all the way in. Great, beautiful pass. Corey can't get the shot off, but they get the ball back, and Garner's got it. She's going to try it. She throws a floater up there, no good.
Well, she has struggled today.
That shot has not fallen for her.
No, and it usually does.
Rogers for Collierville. Lady Dragons running out of time. There's a long three that's no good by Palmer. Knocked out of bounds. And coming in the game is Brooklyn Myatt, Mayette. And they'll throw it in.
With Bradley getting beat today, this tournament may be wide open.
Oh, yeah. It'll make it very exciting. Catch my note. My writing is not good.
No, not really.
Oh, well, here it is. Right here. It's not that bad.
I don't know what that first word is. I'm sorry.
Maybe that's... Oh. Got carpal tunnel. I can't rhyme. And there's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. Blackman on top. 2:59 to play. 48-27.
Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Rutherford Opioid Board, and State Farm. We're in the final 2:59 here in the opener for Blackman in the Blue Cross State Tournament from Murphy Center, and they're comfortably in front, 48-27. Now, I don't want to look ahead. Well, I guess I could. They will play Sevier County if Blackman holds on to win this game. And I think that's about 5:30 start tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, correct. About 15 minutes after the game before. We were about, 15 minutes behind today?
Yeah, a little bit. 10 to 15. Here's does drive, but gives it back out to Tomlin. Tomlin says she is going to shoot, miss the shot. Rebound. Corey. She got the double-double today.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Herring. Over to Tomlin. Right side to Hall. 2:34. Blackman trying to work a little clock here. Tomlin flips it out to or make lanes to Tomlin. Over to Herring. Herring back out. She's got it. Top of the key. Now drives. She's going to go in for the basket. Missed the shot. O'Corey with a rebound. And she loses the basketball and travels.
Just couldn't hold on to it when she got that rebound.
Poor Mariah. She gets called for traveling. I think it's because she's so tall a lot of times. 2:13 to play, but we took about 30 seconds off the clock. Tomlin comes out.
12 points for O'Corey today and 15 rebounds thus far.
Hall is in. There's a long jumper by Myatt, and it's no good. Ball's out of bounds to Blackman.
But he falls over each other there. That was kind of a Stooges moment. 48-24 Blackman rebound advantage today.
It's like the score, almost. I thought you were going to give the score.
Nope.
Here's Hall, across the timeline quickly. Stops, drives all the way in, says, I'm going to put up 2 more points. It's up and good. 20 for her.
Blackman has not shot the ball particularly well today. I mean, they're only shooting about 30%.
Here's Myatt, now over to Kennedy. Kennedy loses the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Hall. 1:33 to play. Don't forget to join us for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show coming up in just a few. Hopefully a Blackman victory. Here's Myatt. Now to Kennedy. Turn around. She's going to pop one. No good. Rebound. Herring had her blocked out but didn't know where the ball was. Now she's got it. And she's going to be fouled as they double-teamed her in the corner. And going to the line will be Herring. Okay, Brian, you get 5 points from Garner, 5 points from Herring, and you would say
you don't win.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Absolutely.
But Hall got 20 and O'Corey got 12. And that's what it takes sometimes to get a win. Free throw. Good. 6 for Amira. I'll tell you, if we probably need to shoot a little bit better tomorrow.
Yes. And John, the shots have not been, after that free throw is good. It's not like the shots haven't been bad shots, or, I mean, they just haven't fallen in the paint.
Right. 50-27, ball stolen away. Here's Hall. Wow. She makes moves I could only think about. Here's a drive, a reverse layup. Yeah, let's do it.
Like that one.
Let's just do it for good measure. 22 points, and I think this timeout's called to call off the Dogs. Yeah, Liggins is in. Madison Jackson is in. Give him a chance to get in the state game. Dillard, Zalana Dillard. Another Jackson, DeAndrea, with 1:07 to play. And they're just tickled to death, aren't they? Big smiles on their faces. 52-27. Final 1:06 to play.
No smile from Coach Grandstaff just yet.
Long threes, no good. Rebound, Myatt for Collierville. She's going to pop one. It's good. Three-pointer for Myatt. And here comes Blackman. DeAndrea Jackson has it. Now gives it over to Dillard. Dillard in some trouble. The jump ball, but it's going to go to Blackman. 54-30. Blackman has led the entire way. And mostly around 20 points. But this is their biggest lead at 24. You know, Hall is one of those rare breeds that can just take over a game. You don't see that often in girls basketball.
And I don't think she knows how good she can be.
Oh, I don't either. And very unselfish player, too. She's she shoots when she's got a wide open lane, but she loves to pass the ball. Sometimes to the negative, you know, probably needs to shoot more.
A little overpassing sometimes, maybe.
Long jumper, no good. We're at 18 seconds. Well, they look to shoot, don't they, when they get it? Here they go. There's a drive, a push out. Kennedy from the corner. It's no good. 6 seconds to play. Dillard down with the rebound. Just hold on to the ball. And a jump ball. It's going to go to Collierville. A chance to maybe narrow the score just a little more. But they only have 3 seconds to do it. No, they're going to give it to Blackman. I'll take that too. Dillard. I thought the possession error was Blackman, so I may be mistaken. Was Collierville. I may be mistaken there.
Well, I think the possession error had the mistake. You were right.
Rare.
Oh.
Lana Chan. Here's a long jumper. It's up, no good. There's your ball game. A great opening win for the Blackman Blaze. They win it 54-30 over the Collierville Lady Dragons. Now we go and get ready, prepare, get a good night's sleep, good supper, and prepare for game number 2 tomorrow. And we'll tell you all about that and much more to come on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Hi, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Our prices are as good or better than the box stores. I don't think you'll do better by shopping online than you would by coming in. If you're into podcasting, we have starter kits that have everything you need to get started. The interface for your computer, or microphone, headphones, you'll be online in no time. If you need a PA, you need lights, we've got all for rent. Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.
In Rutherford County, we need a sheriff who leads from the front, not from behind the desk. That's Kenneth Barrett, out on calls, side by side with deputies, tackling the tough stuff every shift. He's the working man's leader, supervising with sharp eyes, serving with steady hands, keeping our families safe. Born here, raised here, he's ready to protect here.
I'm Kenneth Barrett, running for Rutherford County Sheriff, and I'd appreciate your vote.
Paid for by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Treasurer Jam Stewart.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
If someone asked, what's your more?
Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is a paid legal ad.
If I had to rate the office of John Day,
I would definitely give him a 5-star rating.
20 stars.
I'd like 100 stars.
If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
John Day's office was wonderful.
They are caring.
I would recommend them to everyone.
Over 1,000 times a year, a lawyer refers someone who needs help in a personal injury or wrongful death case to us because we treat every referral in a timely, professional way. Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust. Trust the law offices of John Day.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSsports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. The game. The game. The game. The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. John Dinkins, Brian Barrett back with you here. And big good news for fans of the Blackman Blaze as they win at 54-30. Ought to be fans of everybody in Rutherford County, really, as they're our lone representative. And they live to see another day as they win easily by 24 over Carterville. And they will play tomorrow night. More about that in just a moment. But we first want to talk about our SRM Concrete Solid Performer. And it's got to be Layla Hall. 22 points. She had 4 in the first quarter. She had 8 in the second quarter. And from there on in, she also had another good 6 points in the fourth quarter to ice it, and just did some things I haven't seen her do. And I didn't think there was any way I could see more than what I've already seen from her, but I did.
22 points, 18 rebounds for her.
Yeah.
So two Lady Blaze had double-doubles today.
And a little tip of the cap to Mariah Corey, too, with her 12 points, and she had more than, how many rebounds did Mariah have? Corey?
16.
16. And they were the name of the game today. They really were.
Yeah.
So they are SRM Concrete Solid Performers, locally grown, nationally known SRM Concrete. Keys to the game tonight, Brian. It was not a super well played game. A lot of threes put up by Carterville. They were not hitting them, and Blackman just kind of kept pecking away, and just kept getting that lead bigger and bigger and bigger to up to 24, which happened to be their largest lead.
I've never seen this that I know of in a game. John, they attempted 50 shots, hit 10 of them, Collierville. 12 shots, John, from two-point range is all they attempted for the whole game.
And I think that was late, wasn't it? I mean, that was like fourth quarter.
So they were 10 of 50, so they attempted 50 shots. They hit 10 of those, but they were 5 of 38 from three-point range. So on 38 threes pumped up there, and they hit 5 of them.
Well, if they'd have been a little hotter, it might have been a different game, but I'm not worried about it anymore. Don't care.
I'm not either, but, I mean, to me,
that's the key to the game.
That was the key to the game because, honestly, Blackman did not shoot very well for the game, and but they they stuck to their game. There were a couple of moments, and Coach Grandstaff got them right back into their offense, and I think that was huge.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call them today at 615-890-2233. And let's not forget about, if you've missed part of the game, you can always check out wgnssports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. And you can now order your favorite pizza online. And I saw a sign on the door that said the salad bar's back.
On Memorial, it is.
I think it is at the other place.
At Church Street?
Yeah, I think so. Go to sirpizzatn.com for carry-out or delivery. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. All right, I guess it's time to take a look at our stats. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. And I got a feeling those team stats are going to be...
Well, they are very interesting. Collierville, for the game, 10 of 50, 20% from the field. They were 5 of 38 from three-point range, 13%. 5 of 8 from the free throw. They were pretty good there. Also, for the Blackman Lady Blaze, they were 17 of 53, 32% from the field. They were 2 of 14 from three-point range, 14%. But at the free throw line, and it didn't seem like it during the game, and I don't know why, but they were 18 of 23, 78% from the charity stripe today. Those were big minutes. Blackman never trailed in the game. From the first bucket to the end of the game, they never trailed. There were also some interesting team stats in terms of, well, I don't seem to have those anymore. But Blackman did a very good job on transition points today, I thought as well. And I think you got all the scoring. I just marked a couple here. Of course, Layla Hall's 22. She was 9 of 15 from the field. Mariah Corey, 5 of 7 from the field. She had 16 rebounds, and Hall had 18. They out-rebounded them 53 to 27. So that 53 rebounds is a lot in a game, and that tells you how many misses they had. Also, Francisca Kelly with only 4 points today. I think she was one of their big guns. Lily Jennings only had 2. I think she was one of their big guns. Jalea Kelly had 15 today. 3 points for Nayade. I think she came in late. Palmer. But they just did not shoot the ball well. And honestly, you look at that and think, if they obviously did not shoot well today, because how else do you win 25 games? But we saw the same thing happen to Bradley Central, John, in the game that we watched right before it. I mean, they shot 16% for the game, and they lost. And they were 32-0.
Sevier County didn't really shoot that well either. They were 40% or something odd, but
that's right.
But they did have what I thought they had a streak there in the third quarter, into the second, at the beginning of the third quarter. They hit about 4 threes, and boy, that can just hit. We'll go over Blackman's scoring. Evan Garner with 5, along with Hall and Corey's their points. Naughty Tomlin with 5. Lane's had 3. And so hats off to Jennifer Grandstaff. And it starts to lead to now. They'll go home. They'll look at film. I'm sure they watched a lot of the game beforehand. I think this is a big match. I think this is a good matchup, and I think this game will be a good, really, really good game.
Well, your semifinals in Class 4A, John, are, can't find my bracket. You got it there. Looks like you've got.
I did have it there.
Blackman and Sevier County in one, right? And on the other side, you've got Page and Cookville. I'm sorry, Cookville and Bartlett, because Page got beat by Cookville today. So with Bradley Central out, I think they were the team to beat going into this tournament. They lose in the quarterfinals. To me, things maybe are just kind of wide open here for somebody to win a state title. I mean, you're down to the last 4 teams in the state at this point.
Well, we are going to look forward to tomorrow's game, one game at a time.
That's it.
It starts at 5:30 scheduled time, but that could be a little later. It just depends on the games. But we're going to go on the air, about 5:15 or so?
Yeah, that'll be the plan.
Just be checking on us at WGNS and wgnsradio.com to get ready for that start of the game. Sometime around, I know at least you and I will be on the air at 5:15 regardless, or close to it. So anything else you got?
I think that's going to do it.
Big win for the Black and Blaze, yes. And it's going to be Sevier County, their next opponent. That'll be tomorrow. And join us here on News Radio WGNS for the Blue Cross State Tournaments. Well, we got one representative, and they didn't disappoint us today.
No, huge win.
We haven't done this we haven't had a second game in 2 years, I don't think. Because I think we got beat in the first round by girls and boys one year, I think.
If I'm not mistaken, Blackman girls won it all in 21. I don't think we've won a game here since.
No, I don't think so. I think you're right. So that's good news to get that win today. Get it off our neck or back or whatever.
Well, now it's time to start chasing those gold balls again.
Boy, you always put a downer on everything. Let's
just relish in this one.
Relish in basketball, okay? All right, that's going to do it. We say we have a producer to thank, but I guess you're the producer. So congratulations, Brian. You did a good job.
Thanks.
And for Brian, and this is John Dinkins. Until we see you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit wgnssports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, primetime sports director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network.
Drive. Once again, here's Greg Pogue.
The Kyle Tournament's a final, the quarterfinal round of the Conference USA Tournament. A fast and furious rally down the stretch falls short. Missouri State wins at 69-66. Missouri State now 20-12 on the year, and Raiders close at 16-15. And where do you want to start with this? I mean, we talked about the shooting, 5 of 26 on threes, 38% overall for the Raiders. The points off turnovers, 24-10, points in the paint. There's some definite stats that show you the outcome.
Yeah, and I think ultimately, from my perspective as a coach, you recognize that you're going to have nights when you don't shoot the ball well. And obviously we didn't shoot the ball well from the three-point line, only 5 out of 26. But I go back to the turnovers because those are things that you have a lot more control over, Greg. And for us to have 15 turnovers that turns into a 24-10 advantage in that category, it's just when you're missing shots